What's up, ladies and gents? Welcome back to some more Horizon Forbidden West on the PlayStation 5. Yeah, I'm excited to continue this game. We have still so much to do, so we're going to go ahead and jump in and get on with the main mission. This is called the Kulrut. The Kulrut. Hopefully you're all having a great Sunday.
Outlander, Chief Cavo and Marshal Cavo await you within.
Oh, that's a pretty cool detail. I mean, except for the fact that the knife disappears.
The Kulrut should be starting soon. Once it's done, I'll be able to access the chamber below Hikaru's throne. And Aether.
I have a feeling something's going to go wrong.
Outlander, the chief awaits you in the arena, past the throne.
Excuse me, sorry about that. All right. Happy Sunday.
This must lead to the arena.
They did a good job on the atmosphere in here. Raiden, is that you?
Ruins, turned into a fighting ring. This could be useful.
Aloy, it seems you've had to move mountains to bring the Sky Clan to heel. Literally.
Cavo helped.
Yes. Takote reprimanded for all the clan to see. You both served well. But now the Kulrut is at hand. Some have come to compete, others to bear witness. They know Regalla will come for me.
I'll do whatever it takes to hold up my end, as long as you remember yours. So what's the plan?
Cavo.
There are only two viable ways to attack the arena. Through the throne room you just passed, and by the trail on the north end. We've set up barricades at both. But if Regalla means to assault the Kulrut with machines, she will have to attack by the trail.
You will join our defenders there. Hold the line, and I'll have my marshals. You will be free of my service and receive your reward. Make whatever preparations you must. Once the Kulrut begins, you must see it through.
All right, so obviously we're going to have to probably just do like a tower defense thing.
The grove, the arena, it's all part of the same ancient structure?
Yes. Here the land remembers the sacrifice of the 10. Their deeds commemorated for eternity.
Sacrifice.
The visions tell us that on the ground below, they gave their lives in a fight against machines. We honored them by holding the Kulrut where they fell.
I know where I'll be. What about you two?
I will be here with the chief, where I belong. Should the fight reach us, we will take the blood owed for our fallen.
If it comes to that, the defenses will hold.
All right. Let's get it started in here. And the bass keeps running in.
Let's get this over with.
Good. You'll find Dekka at the north barricade with the rest of our defenders. Strike true as the 10. I'll see you when this is done.
Or you could help us fight the fight out there. I mean...
We'll assist Marshal Cavo with guarding the chief. We all have our orders. We'll see the Kulrut through.
Invisible walls.
The Kulrut will start as soon as the chief gives the order.
Oh, so it won't let me go. Okay, but it's telling me I need to go that way. All right, I'm guessing I gotta go this way then.
Let the blades speak.
Be guided by the...
It would not let me go that way, so. Ooh, we just got a new one, right? Is that new? Oh yeah, we did pick up a new one, like not too long ago. That's right.
The spirit of the Tanakth is found in the Kulrut.
Yeah. So you see what I'm saying? This is sometimes
This will be a heavy day.
the game leads you in a different direction. This kind of reminds me of Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, little fighting pit that they had down there. Or you could say it reminds you of like Rise, Son of Rome, the gladiator arena.
Mr. Kote fixed his ego before coming here.
Easterner.
Didn't think the Sky Commander himself would be joining us today.
If there's a chance my challengers will be facing Regala, it is only right their commander join in their fate.
Or maybe you need to save face after what happened at the Bulwark.
Careful now. Sometimes sharp wits bring out sharp spears.
I'd save my spear for Regala's troops, if I were you.
I mean, I feel like he's like someone nobody likes, so why do they end up fighting for him? All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to do
Hikaru's
this.
defenders should be at the end of this trench.
Regala will build her death battle, but we must hold. And look, we are not alone in this fight.
All right, why don't I go ahead and make sure I'm all stocked, locked, and ready to rock. And I got this place barricaded pretty well. Looks like there's a weapon we can pick up over there.
Focus on the machines. Take them down. And Regala's forces become no different from our own.
Yes, Chaplain.
Watch each other's backs. Dismissed.
I'm doing pretty well. Hopefully you all are doing well as well.
Our soldiers are ready. They will defend the Kulrut from below. But from above...
Not bad. Where did you get it?
One of our squads ripped it off a fallen machine. The honor is yours. Regala may have her tricks, but you will show her our teeth.
It has begun.
Tanakth! The Kulrut is upon us! Our struggle demands new blood! New leaders!
He's gonna get stabbed from behind. You can already tell.
Release the quarry! Challengers, approach!
What happens if all the challengers die? Then who's gonna be your marshals?
All who take down a machine shall be named marshal. Remember the 10. Strike from the air as they did, and seize your glory!
I wanna have some fun!
Hold them back! Defend the Kulrut!
Listen, I don't appreciate that. Oh, geesh.
There. What is that?
I don't know. Hold the defenses! Go! shots from that ballista.
Oh, come on. Whoa, what the flying? How in the hell is that even fair?
Let's bring this thing down!
I don't know what's going on. I'm stuck. You can't get us. You can't escape that. Oh, I did the wrong one, that's why. Shit. Let's go with this one.
Here goes nothing! Oh, take that, machine! Hold on, champion! We're reloading! Need enough stamina for that. Keep us attention!
Oh, shit.
Taking the shot! Take that, machine! Reloading! Regala went after Hikaru and Katalo. I gotta get to them. I'll need these later, for sure.
You know, there's a big war going on right now, but listen, the most important thing is to gather all of your collectives. Nothing else matters. And I just fell through the floor. And I know. And I fell through the floor again.
Champion! Get to the chief!
Go! Get to the chief! Regala went after in the throne room. The chief's in the throne room.
You know she's gonna win this time. The evil one. Told you. Oh, come on. Stay and fight.
This isn't finished. I'll be back with everything I have. And all who stand with Hikaru
Someone fire an arrow at her right now.
will be run red.
Arrow to the face is all it takes. She'd be dead. That'd be it. That'd be it. Game over. Credits. Title card.
At attention. You fought well. Proved yourself against enemies both metal and flesh. I name you all Marshal. Your first order is to secure the arena from any remaining rebels. Go.
Those are the most generic marshals I've ever seen.
I failed. I should have finished Regala. But now she'll be back with more machines. Stronger than ever.
I'll do what I can to help.
No, you've done enough. Far more than our bargain called for. When we first met, you spoke of your true mission on which all depends. I wasn't certain if I believed you then. But I believe in you now. So leave me. And get to your task.
What will you do?
Tend to the wounds. What you need is there. Take it. Your deeds today will be remembered like those of the 10.
This is it.
Oops.
There. That console. Come on, Aether. Time to go home. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Aether subordinate function to original code.
Got it. Now to get this back to Gaia.
Oh, that was it? I was kind of hoping there'd be like some parkour and all that shit like in the last one.
The visions in the grove have changed. The words of the Ten are now clear to us. Here, this must be the vision that Chief Hikaru saw years ago. All of the visions are changed, and this one just arrived. Aloy, here! Let's talk. Please, Aloy. Come here. Aloy, here! Let's talk. The visions throughout the grove are different now. And this one, it just appeared. Is this your doing?
Visions have changed.
That's the one that inspired Chief Hikaru.
More testimony of the old ones.
Hear now the words that reunited a people. Following the tragic events of the war, Anne Faraday, the chief architect of the reconciliation effort, addressed a nation in need of hope.
If we look into the future, the lens of the recent past, our fears loom. Wars waged against machines, scarcity
I won't
of
do what they
food
tell
and
me.
water, storms that drive us from our homes. But true courage means facing those fears with conviction instead of cynicism. Leading the peacekeeping effort with these brave men and women, these marshals of the new Southwest, has strengthened my conviction that when we are united, we can overcome any threat. Join me. Join us in that conviction as we strive for a nation and a world without want or war.
Oh, that's wonderful. God, this is one of the greatest stories. I love this. Oh, I love the lore of Horizon.
Reporting for duty, Commander. I'm coming with you.
But Hikaru needs you.
Because of you, he has new marshals. And a rallying cry the clans cannot ignore. So I will stand with you on your mission. Give whatever is left of my life. It is what I choose.
How can I say no to that? Zoe, there's someone who wants to join us. I need you to meet him in the foothills and guide him the rest of the way.
Will do, Aloy.
Go to the mountains, west of Plainsong. A friend of mine will meet you on the ascent. I'll join you when I can.
A friend of yours? Should be interesting.
Man, the story is just so
I
good.
need to get Aether back to Gaia. Seems like capturing it did something to the other holograms, too. Might be worth checking out.
Well, that says it all right there. We need to go check out the other holograms.
What it must have been like to fly into battle.
Join JTF-10 for a covert operation deep within the rainforest. Whether at home or abroad, JTF-10 protected assets critical to the insurrection. Deep in the jungle, concealed by mud and darkness, they laid their traps for their enemies.
Plan will triumph. Will Regala attack today? Or is it all a ruse?
Wonder what she wanted. Now then.
We held off Regala once. We'll do it again.
Observe the grit of JTF-10 in the mountainous regions of the hot zone. Trained to outlast, conditioned for any climate. JTF-10 were elite defenders in even the most remote mountain landscapes.
Be guided by the 10.
You can actually make them out a lot clearer now.
JTF-10 claimed home field advantage in the desert. JTF-10 seized key assets all across the desert. Where others feared the Mojave's raging sandstorms, JTF soldiers used them for cover, crippling enemy supply lines.
Did I see this one? I'm sure I did.
Blood of the 10, Aloy. Regala denied. The truth of the visions revealed. I doubt you have enough skin to mark all your deeds.
We'll just have to remember them then.
Well, thanks to you, the Chief still lives. And hope remains. But that's not why I wanted to speak with you. I need a favor. A personal one. My grandson, Cavo. He was not counted among the dead, which means he must still be with Regala's remaining forces.
He was taken prisoner.
No. He joined them willingly. Like many young soldiers who seek to mark their skin with distinguished deeds. I must search for him. Convince him to come home. Chief Hekarro cannot spare any soldiers for this task, so my blade is alone in this. Unless you'd be willing to join me. I know it is much to ask after all you've done for us. But Cavo is the last of my blood.
What made Cavo join Regala's rebellion?
For some, Regala represents a chance of vengeance against the Karja. During the Red Raids, it wasn't easy to turn the clans back at Barren Light. Many wanted to pursue the Karja all the way to Meridian.
So when Regala attacked the embassy, they took it as a call to arms.
Yes. But others, the young especially, care only about the glory they think they'll earn by hunting an age-old enemy. As for Cavo, it was probably a bit of both. And a youthful desire for a cause to get the blood burning. Nothing I said could stop him.
So if Cavo didn't listen to you when he joined the rebels, what makes you think he will now?
Cavo was too young to fight during the Red Raids. War was a stranger to him. But he must have experienced the suffering it brings by now. He will listen. He must. I just have to find him before it's too late.
You said Cavo's your last living relative?
Yes. Before Chief Hikaru, the clans warred constantly with each other. Every skirmish claimed another comrade. One by one, I buried my children. And then their children.
I'm sorry.
I tried to vent my grief on the battlefield, but I never found comfort there. Only in the wisdom of the visions. And even so, I still couldn't prevent Cavo from following the trail of blood.
I love her outfit, though.
If Cavo joined Regala's rebellion of his own accord, will Hikaru let him back into the tribe?
The chief knows the value of mercy, and the toll of unending bloodshed. It's the rest of the tribe I'm more concerned about. They won't quickly accept someone who betrayed them. Even with my support, it won't be easy.
But you have to try.
I will be getting back to God of War.
I'll help you find your grandson, if I can. Where do we start?
A while back, our scouts reported Cavo's squad left one of Regala's outposts in the hills to the south. His squad never returned, but the scouts also spotted one of our own being held captive there.
So we'll start at the outpost. If we free the prisoner, maybe they'll know where Cavo's squad went.
Shall we head out?
I have some other things to take care of first. I can meet you there.
I'll wait for you on the hill crest southeast of the grove. We'll make our way to the outpost from there. Until then, strike true.
Let me see what the... it's a level 19 and we're level 24, so I mean, that's not bad. We get a new tripcaster. Quite a bit of XP. I mean, we might as well go ahead and do it since we're right here. And we'll turn in our mission afterwards.
Out in the field or relaxing at base, Joint Task Force 10 acted as one. Led by Colonel Edward De La Hoya, their bodies and weapons were always honed for battle.
May you crush your enemies.
Meals, ink, bruises. These daredevils of the sky shared it all.
How did this hand fly? Did they tame machines like the rebels do?
And what was the answer?
Not a very helpful one. The machines.
Your blade be bright. Honor and strength.
We'll accept that quest in a little bit, I guess. I love this little move right here. Check this out. Should be opening up new parts of the map now.
Aloy, the outpost is just over there. Are you ready?
The rebels aren't going to give up without a fight.
Then we'll have to give them one. The bloodshed won't end until Regala is defeated. What matters is their prisoner Nakala. Maybe she knows where Cavo's squad went.
Okay, let's head in then. Setting it on fire won't help.
Alright, where's one? There's not many.
Another rebel outpost. I need to take out the leader. There's another cauldron with override data on that one.
Okay. See if I can see everybody now. There's nobody over in these areas here. There's the leader. Bad timing, man. That's just bad timing.
Search for them. Don't take them on by yourself, though. Didn't notice anything.
They're looking for me.
Just in time. Okay. I try to always take out these enemies via stealth. That is not fair. I was literally in the thing, but it didn't count the entire thing, I guess. That's so stupid. I'm really pissed. Why wouldn't I be pissed? That just ruined... That just ruined my stealth for like no reason, even though I was in the red. I got on that side for a specific reason. You okay? She is permanently teabagging that monster right there. A woman after my own heart. Look at her.
Fire it well. There's a chance we still hit them. The two of you.
I mean, she is really enjoying herself. Like, seriously, I wish I had the fortitude that she does. When she goes after an enemy, she really goes after an enemy. She annihilates them. Then she makes fun of them by teabagging their corpse.
They're around. Stay close.
That is the type of lady that I want to spend the rest of my life with. I'm glad I found her.
Keep your eyes open.
Time is short. Hurry it up.
She's running out of places to hide.
You're just going with that teabagging. You ain't giving up, man. You've got your mind set.
Here you are! Surrender now!
Oh, come on.
Reload.
And you're just still teabagging it, baby. Woman after my own heart. She is totally in the zone, man. She's in the auto zone. It's a woman who doesn't give up on what she believes in.
I'll wait here.
Nothing to see here.
You see her?
You see this? Yeah, you should come over and see what's going on. Why'd you back away?
Anyone around?
Your friends aren't going to save you. No one will save you. You are mine.
That's all of them.
Our scouts said they saw Nakala tied up at a wood post.
Let's look around. Pack's full. I can get it from my stash later.
Rebel, yeah. Rebel, yeah. The king of my world. She's got a highway to the danger zone. She's gonna take it right into the danger zone. The highway to the danger zone.
Oh, this sweat, I'm still not cooling off.
There. That's the post.
Oh, no Nakala, obviously. But maybe the rebels moved her. I can look for tracks. I might be able to find Nakala's tracks with my focus.
Yeah, but you might also be able to do some other cool stuff if you keep searching.
There. Tracks leading away from the post.
Where do they go?
There's rope. Just enough to bind someone.
She's gonna run down in circles, gonna don't never leave. Back to me, down and bound in circles.
No. I think there's something under that wood.
Take my hand, Nikala. Steady now.
Where am I? Chaplain? Is that you? And with an outlander. Whoa. How'd you end up down there?
Rebels had me strung up. They thought I'd give up intel about lowland squad movements by letting me bake in the sun. Managed to slip my bonds and make a run for it. They made me pay for that. Last thing I remember was a crack on the head and the taste of dirt. How'd you end up here?
We're looking for Cavo. His squad was last spotted leaving this outpost.
Yeah, he was here. It was his squad that attacked us on the road. My comrades got away, but I was taken. Cavo tied me to the post himself. If you're looking for him, Chaplain, I'm afraid you'll only find a dead end. His loyalties are clear.
Do you know where his squad went?
I overheard them mention Fall's Edge.
Then we'll pick the search up from there. I'll go ahead and meet you at Fall's Edge, southwest of here.
Dekka, if Cavo attacked her squad?
No! He's not lost to us yet. We have to find him and turn him from this path.
Okay. I'll see you there. What about you? That wound needs to be looked at.
It'll scar. I just need to rest a bit, then I'll report into the Grove. I'm telling you, Bloodhair. The chaplain might not want to hear it, but her grandson is a traitor.
I guess we'll see about that.
No, don't worry about me. I'll report into the Grove.
Oh wow, at Fall's Edge? Sheesh! We have got ourselves a little bit of a trek, and we haven't even been. Find a use for the keys. I was wondering what this is. There's still something here. It won't. You okay? You do know that you can like turn to grab that. Oh, that's okay. Otherwise, it wouldn't let me do it.
Send this to my stash. Tags from dead soldiers. I should return them to the Grove when I get a chance.
Now the question is, can I actually override these creatures?
Right, because claws and shredding jaws weren't enough apparently.
I don't think I can use these to ride though, right? my god, it didn't even... know what? Screw this. It didn't even do the critical strike. It didn't even do the silent strike, so I'm just gonna do that. Oh my god.
Oh, that helps.
That was bullshit. It didn't even do it. I hate it when you hit the button to do it, and then it just does a regular strike instead of the actual thing it's supposed to do. I think maybe I can... It is mountable. And it's unlocked, right? I think I can ride this. I don't know. Did I get the bristlebacks? I don't think I mean...
I can't avoid that machine until I find the right cauldron.
You just heard the lady. So much for that. That's why you gotta go around and do extra stuff.
Outpost. Guess this marks the start of lowland territory. I could resupply before moving on.
There's no way you passed inspection dressed like that.
Hair like blood. You must be the champion.
Unfortunately, I guess I don't have the right one for that.
Across the lowlands, Eastern. You've aided our marshals and our chief. I, for one, am grateful. So I'll tell you what. What I see, what I know, I will share. That way you won't be running blind in these parts. I should probably tell you. The lowlands are home to some of the most dangerous machines in the Forbidden West. You should consider visiting our hunting grounds, southwest of here. Get some training in. Maybe learn a new trick or two.
I'll keep it in mind when I'm out there. Thanks.
Well, I'm just going off of what she just said. She was like, you need to go to the cauldron to unlock it, so I'm just assuming that I did not have it. I guess we'll give it a shot. I think it's back down here, right?
The Hunter Killer is more powerful than a normal machine.
Nope, we don't. See? You were wrong, my friend. It just gave me the silent strike. It did not give me an option to take it out. I want to get out of here.
Feeling exposed out here. Without the cover of the jungle. This will make a good dye. Suppose I won't do much here.
Stop moving around. Oh my god, dude, it moves around too much. You can't. Oh my god, how much does it take? I'm just trying to grab whatever this key... Oh, God. Got it. Dude, okay, this is relentless. This is crazy. Bye-bye. I got it. I got what I needed. I'm out of here. Okay. I got the camp. Man, we're really going out of the way here to go to do this side thing.
There's Fall's Edge. Deca should be waiting for me in there. My stash later.
I'm telling the truth.
Listen to him, Oroke.
Not a chance. He's a traitor.
Deca, you're too close. I just want to grab the supply cache. Deca. There we go.
Deca, what's going on?
Shane, thank you so much for becoming the newest member, bud. Everyone give Shane a big shout out.
Leader of Fall's Edge.
So you've enlisted the Chief's champion in your dull-bladed efforts.
You must be Cavo, then.
My grandson. And a soldier trying to right his mistakes.
Or trying to lure us into a trap. My scouts caught him, sneaking around on the outskirts of the village.
I wasn't sneaking around. I was coming to warn you. The rebels are planning an attack. They're going to send a machine straight through this village. I left my post when I realized what they were planning. You have to believe me.
Where are the rebels now?
They were hunting for the machine north of here. I can show you the way.
The only thing you'll do is face trial by combat. You betrayed your clan. Your chief. Blood and blades will decide your fate.
I'll fight whoever you want, after we stop the attack.
Why destroy this village? I thought Regala's fight was with Hekarro.
Hekarro was a lowlander before he was chief. Unlike the Desert and Sky clans. We stand behind him without question. Fall's Edge is a strategic midpoint between the Grove and our capital on the coast.
It's true. Our orders were to cut off Hekarro's support from the Lowland clan. But I thought that meant disrupting supply routes, not slaughtering an entire village.
You said you defected after you found out about the attack. Why'd you change your mind?
When I joined the rebels, I thought Regala was going to lead us into battle against our old enemy, the Karja. But all we've done is kill each other. And for what? Pride? Vengeance? So when my squad leader told us about the mission to destroy this village, I left my post.
Don't believe his lies. Anyone who deserted the tribe to join Regala knew exactly what they were getting themselves into.
Not everyone.
If Cavo is telling the truth, this whole village is in danger. We have to find and stop these rebels.
The rebels built a campfire north of the river, near the cliffs. I can show you the way from there.
Okay. Open it up, or okay?
No. I won't give him the chance to escape. The traitor stays here until his trial by combat.
Then I invoke blood for blood. I will take Cavo's place until he returns.
You're making a mistake, Chaplain. The clan needs your guidance, not the lies of this bare-armed boy.
The right has been called. Cavo will go with Aloy.
Then I'm going to. If the boy speaks truth, you'll need my blade. If he lies, I'll run him through. I must make arrangements here first. Then I'll bring the boy to the meeting place.
Fine. I'll see you there.
Yeah, you can't do these missions unless you got Aether, so... I just haven't turned it in yet. What do you say we get some stuff here? Excuse me.
Outlander, are you in need of supplies?
May your enemies fall.
Ooh, that's a level 4 hunter bow. But we can't get it because we need a sun wing circulator. I mean, we got so many shards, but we really can't use them, unfortunately. We do have 3 skill points I want to get it all the way up. That means we just need one more, and it's 5 points we need in order to get it all the way up. I'll see you guys later. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants, who's blacker than porous and green. SpongeBob SquarePants.
The campfire that Cavo mentioned should be nearby.
What's taking so long? They should be here already.
Someone's waiting ahead. But not Cavo or Roque. Rebels. Friends of Cavo's? Going to have to take them out to get to that campfire.
What's the word?
Should we go and check? No, our orders were clear. We hold this position until they arrive.
There! You see that?
Rebels waiting to ambush whoever showed up? Cavo has some explaining to do. Better wait at the campfire for him and Roque.
Oh, it's the same campfire I've already been to.
Found a few of your friends when I got here, Cavo. You're not off to a great start.
They must have been out on patrol. I swear on the 10, I didn't know they'd be here.
What did I tell you? His lies are an open sore. Better we cauterize it now than let it fester.
No! I'm telling the truth!
Untie him.
As you say. But this is a mistake.
And my weapon?
But we really haven't been able to do giveaways because I don't make that much money on YouTube anymore. We used to be able to do giveaways all the time because obviously, you know, we made a little bit more, but ads are down, everything is down on YouTube, so until we're able to make enough money to be able to just keep the bills paid, I really can't do too much in the giveaway department, even though I want to, unless a company actually gives me an extra copy. But so I'm not partnered with Sony, so I don't get any games from Sony. But if it's Ubisoft games, I can usually do giveaways because they always give me extra copies. And you got to remember, games now are like $70, so I have to be smart with my money too and make sure that bills are paid so we can keep going.
Up this way.
But I do want to do giveaways for other things and stuff like that, but unfortunately this is probably not going to be one of them.
Where are you leading us?
The rebels are stationed at the nearby cliff falls. I took this path when I left my post.
That's for my stash when I need it.
The others won't be expecting anyone to come this way.
Or they are, and will be skewered the moment we arrive.
There's the cliff falls.
And there's no one there, as I suspected.
Let's just keep going.
I don't like this.
Hey, do you trust this guy? I find it really hard to trust this guy. I mean, I'm hoping he's on the straight and narrow. Oh, you're saying that you have an extra code? Well, then if you got a code, yeah, I'll give it away to somebody. If that's what you mean, then of course. Just let me know how you want to do the giveaway and we'll do it.
Where is everyone?
No rebels, no machine. What did I say?
Over there, by the falls.
That machine will take a lot of damage from
That
this.
thing runs through Fall's Edge. The village stands no chance.
Then we stop them. Right here.
On your lead, Aloy.
Nothing will stand in our way now! Grab your gear. We march on Fall's Edge.
Got you now! He's here!
Cavo! He led them right to it!
Oh my god. You guys got this? I'm just gonna leave you to it.
Wait for Aloy. Aloy, we've been waiting for you.
We have to stop the rebels.
Well,
I will defend the road. Ammo coming your way!
keep getting knocked off. Oh, wow.
We did it.
All right. Not the prettiest of all the battles. I don't think I scanned it either. Did I? No, I did scan it. Yeah, of course I did. I would guess he's on our side. I mean, he helped us defeat them. So I don't know what else we could ask for. We could have done that better, though.
Striking again.
Cavo, you're bleeding.
I'll be fine. What matters is the attack was stopped.
Because of your warning, you saved many lives today.
Come on. Let's get you back to Fall's Edge.
I guess I cracked some ribs, too.
Go on ahead. I'll see him back to the village.
Okay. I'll let Dekka know what happened.
I have some mounts. I need to, when I go back to the main hub area, I'll find out what mounts I have so I'm prepared and know. Because I do have some already. I just can't remember which ones. Because we already did a cauldron. We just got an ancient sculpture. Wasn't that what we needed to get the specific weapon? And we picked up a new... That's that Tanakth Martial one, yeah. Low health regain, stealth tear, heavy weaponry. We're still only level 1 on this one. I really like this one. Out of all of these, I think this one looks the best. It's hard not to love this game.
Had a good run at the hunting grounds the other day. Earned a half strike.
Call will go for the road.
May your blade be swift.
I don't think we have enough for it yet, though. Oh, no, that was something else. We got a circulator, but it wasn't the right one. Dang, I thought it was the right one.
You know where I am.
Look at that fog.
But without Cavo and the Rookie. 3 leave, only you return? What happened?
Cavo was telling the truth. The rebels had a behemoth. Cavo was injured in the battle, but we stopped the attack. Aroke...
Regrets that he doubted the boy. Your grandson proved himself to be honest and brave, Chaplain. He's loyal to the lowland.
So you'll release him?
He's earned his freedom. But it'll take many more deeds to earn back the rest of the clan's trust.
I'll do whatever it takes.
Thank you, Aloy.
Indeed. Falls Edge owes you a great debt. May this begin to repay it.
Thank you.
As soon as you're healed, I have so much to show you.
Welcome back, Cavo.
Wow, just a side mission, right? And we got 4. That was a big side mission. We got 4 skill points. We need 5, though, and a new face paint. But how do you do the face paints? Shield wires can be fired from certain chipcasters to generate an energy shield between 2 points. The shield will block all projectiles or explosions, but cannot stop physical attacks. If the shield absorbs too much damage, either from you, it will explode. Did we just pick that up? Yes. Our first very rare item, ladies and gentlemen. We've hit the big time. We're kind of a big deal now, so yeah. I've done the arena trials. You mean the pit
Board,
stuff?
set, and ready to go. Who's looking to play some strike?
I've completed one of them already. Oh, look at this. Okay, this is beautiful. Look at this. Man, this game just... Alright, we need to return to the base. Yeah, we've done 2 melee pits so far. Oh, you DM'd the code to my Discord? Okay, sorry. Let me bring it up. I do. Nice, dude. Let's see. Okay, I see the codes. All right, so I'm gonna leave it up to you, Shane. However you want to do this giveaway, let me know. Do you want me to just to put it in the chat, and then the first person that gets it, or how do you want to do it? I'll leave it up to you, bud. Just let me know in the chat. Try to make it as fair as possible. Alright, so we can now go ahead and head all the way back. Yes, we need to do some tall neck base, yeah.
Like this? Oh, you're not waving a hammer around, Aaron. Try a gentler touch.
And my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
Bring it back. Trace the line. To your right. Other right.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north. Gotcha! They call it a concussion beat party or something. Yeah, now that's music.
Aloy! Erend, you're all better. And you're here.
Well, the world only goes on if you can do your thing. We learn fast enough, we help make that happen. You want all the backup you can get, right?
We still have much training to do, of course. One does not become hunter in a day.
Each seed grows at a pace of its own. Doesn't mean it won't bloom. You should know your Tanakth friend arrived.
Katalo.
I heard their warriors drink people's blood. I want to sleep with one eye open.
I think he's seen enough blood for a lifetime.
I showed him to one of the rooms. He seems to appreciate the privacy.
Looks like you've got things under control. I should get this to Gaia.
Right. We'll keep on training. Catch up as fast as we can.
I'm seeing glyphs in my dreams already.
Well, while you've been off gallivanting around, I've been working with Gaia to find out more about the land gods. So from where I'm standing, you're in need of some training. Come along.
Okay.
Bow, chicken, bow, wow, 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 wow.
Oh, and I delivered your message to Talana. She headed for that Oseram camp you two were looking for, to the southwest.
The old ones like to dance.
Well, they didn't have two left feet, like I do.
I could teach you.
Don't tempt me.
What is this?
Leave me alone.
Holograms. Gaia, I thought you said the data here was lost.
I was able to repurpose the equipment to store the data you have acquired in your travels.
Okay, so I'm trying to think how I'm going to do this little giveaway here. Because you sent me pictures of the codes. So I'm going to have to do it in a picture form. So this is what I'm going to do. I am going to save this picture that they sent me.
Where have I seen this before?
Give me just a sec. Okay. So what I've got here is a picture, and then that picture has 3 different codes for Horizon Forbidden West. This is what I'm going to do to try to make this as fair as possible to everyone, because I don't have the time to write out the codes themselves in the chat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a community post.
They're weird. They're so tight.
For once, I'd have to agree. I'd rip those things to shreds in a fight.
On YouTube right now, which I'm going to give people exactly 1 hour from now. By the time that I am saying this, if you're live, then you have an opportunity. So at exactly 2 o'clock, I will put the code out there. So I'm going to put the post right now on YouTube in my community tab, and I'm going to say I will be giving away
Dinosaurs.
Forbidden West in 1 hour from this post. At 2 p.m. EST. First come, first serve. Thanks to
What?
Nothing.
Shane.
You just look good, that's all.
Get back to studying.
Okay. We're doing a giveaway for Horizon Forbidden West in 1 hour from this post at 2 p.m. EST. First come, first serve. Thanks to Shane for the giveaway. All right. So I am posting this in the community tab right now. And there we go. All right. So now you just got to wait 1 hour and we'll get it out there.
No matter how much time passes.
All right. Let's go ahead and move on. I know you guys want me to continue here.
Looks like someone's made this space their own.
I see you found Varl and Zoe's room, Aloy. I believe they wanted private accommodations.
I see.
I bet they did. All right, now let me look at what I said previously. I wanted to find
Looks like
out.
this room's changed. Is that your doing, Gaia?
Yes. I have repurposed the displays to track the cauldrons you have acquired data from.
Interesting. Aloy.
It's good to see you. I'm guessing you've got a lot of questions?
I've been told of our enemy and their intentions. Your friends showed me to the vision you keep in this place. Gaia, and gave me this focus. I don't pretend to fully understand everything, but all I really
Just
need to
remind
know
me
is
at
where
2
to train
o'clock to
and when
put it out
fight.
there.
Welcome to the team, then. What are you looking at over there?
The others have been helping me decipher the symbols the focus shows me. So, I thought I'd try to understand the weapon you intend to use against the enemy. This Hephaestus, it will be able to make machines? That answer to Gaia?
Yes.
How many?
As many as we need.
Such power. Has the world ever seen the like?
Now that you know who the enemy is, do you have any questions?
I'll admit, I find them hard to grasp. From the heavens. And invulnerable.
For now.
I will leave the strategy to you. I trust you will point my blade where it will cut the deepest.
Thanks, Stokers. I appreciate it. Yeah, you can do it for, you know, PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5. Because you can upgrade it for free.
You said the Bulwark was your home a long time ago. That you were part of the Sky Clan.
Yes.
That's all you're gonna tell me?
Fine. As you wish. My parents were killed in a clan skirmish, so I was raised by my squad. As I grew older, I came to be known as an accomplished fighter. Tekote took a special interest in me. I fought by his side against the Karja, and led my squad on a dangerous climb into the Daunt. It was I who opened the gates at Barren Light from the east side, allowing the Tanakth to raise it.
That must have gotten you some attention.
Indeed. I was welcomed home as a hero, and I was content.
Then why'd you leave?
I became a marshal.
Why did you leave the Sky Clan to become a marshal?
I was sent to the Kulrut by Tekote. Back then, I would have obeyed his every order. I believed in him, like one would a father. I was too blind to see the fear in his eyes. Fear of a rising young warrior challenging his command of the clan. I returned a hero from the battle at Barren Light. But to him, I was only a threat. Never occurred to him that I had no interest in rising above my station.
Why did Tekote think you wouldn't be a threat to him if he sent you to the Kulrut?
Tekote knew that if I survived the Kulrut, I'd be forced to forsake the clan to serve the Tanakth as a whole. I'd never be allowed to challenge his command, even if I wanted to. After our victory at Barren Light, Tekote spoke to our people, said it would be selfish to rob Hikaru and the marshals of a warrior like myself. Even though he knew perfectly well I had no intention of ever leaving. It was exile, guised as an honor. One he knew I couldn't refuse. So I became a marshal, and never looked back.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
I am not. Though it pained me at the time, a marshal is what I was destined to be.
Sorry to hear that, KB. I'm glad I could help fulfill your love of gaming through watching.
When we were at the Bulwark, the guard said something about the Wings of the Ten. Hikaru also mentioned it at the Kulrut. Dekka, too. What does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings, and leapt into battle from the sky. For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess, and it is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Kulrut. Many times I imagined it as a child. The feeling of freedom, and the awe it must have inspired.
What did Chief Hikaru say when you told him he'd be joining me here?
You spilt rebel blood at the Grove, and helped reunite the clans. There was little more to be said. He understood.
Well, I'm honored he lent me his best marshal. At least for a little while.
Indeed.
What do you think of our squad?
They seem eager to fight. Though I admit it is strange to see a new Taru in the ranks. Farmers don't make for effective soldiers.
She seemed pretty effective when she took out the machines that were guarding this base.
Interesting. Perhaps I am mistaken.
I should go. Feel free to check in on Hikaru and your people. Door's always open here.
I will. May the 10 walk with you.
Yeah, I like his character too. Alright, so which ones did we actually have? Fanghorn and Scrapper. But I don't know if a Scrapper can be rode. See, we need a wide maul primary nerve and we need a wide maul tusk. But you can create the jobs for them. We'd have to do more cauldrons. We've done one so far. Cauldrons are really fun though.
Varl looks happy about his training partner.
Learning is best done together.
Have you gone back to Plainsong at all?
I thought about it, but I wouldn't know what to tell them. The chorus already thinks me a thorn in the thicket. If they knew what we did to Fa,
Later,
even if
Spooks.
they understood, there'd be little they could grasp about all this. No. For now, I must leave the tribe behind.
What are you up to?
Gaia was kind enough to put together a list of glyphs used by the Old Ones. She helped me decipher some of the data you've collected and showed me how to use the focus to help the process. It's not easy, but it's been working so far.
That's good to hear. I see you've settled in.
Gaia did say this place was built for us, so we could regain control of our lands with her terraforming system. Nurture them like the land gods do Plainsong's fields. It does strike me as odd that a place of life should have so much metal.
Did Gaia tell you anything about the Zeniths?
She did, though it wasn't exactly easy to believe. To think that there are places among the stars where life can bloom as it does here, it is humbling, to say the least, and heartbreaking that such life should be bent on destroying ours.
Almost at 100 likes, everybody. Keep them coming. Hopefully you guys enjoying.
Sounds like you met my friend
Guys and
Tawana.
gals.
Yes, the Karja Huntress. I haven't seen armor like hers since the Red Raids, but Varl tells me that she too suffered at the hands of the Mad Sun King.
Yeah. She's one of the good ones. Trust me. You've spoken with Kotallo?
A few words. Tanakth don't have much use for us outsiders. You must have made quite the impression for him to offer his fealty.
So you've been talking to Gaia?
Yes. She was kind enough to take me through some of the history of the Old Ones, including their demise and the heroic actions of her creator, Elizabeth Sobek. I was surprised to see she was you. Past, but reborn? Not that I claim to understand how.
You've been getting to know Erend, I assume?
Of course. Any friend of Varl's is a friend of mine. In this case, a very loud friend.
So,
How does a tribe like the Utaru manage to maintain the peace with warriors like the Tanakth?
By holding them off. When our fields bloomed aplenty, the Tanakth looked upon our lands with envy. But Plainsong's dishes provided sanctuary and high ground to keep invaders at bay. In the end, even the Tanakth saw sense in a truce. The Utaru promised to provide the Tanakth with food from our crops every year. In exchange, the Tanakth would relinquish one of their own, a veteran, to train the Utaru in combat. This custom was abandoned a few years after the derangement. But some veterans still remain in the plains.
I believe I've met them already.
Yes, we have.
I've been meaning to ask, what's the deal with you and the chorus? You didn't seem to be on the best of terms.
That's what happens when you're the one Utaru who insists on publicly defying them. Twice. When the Karja invaded the Utaru plains, they did more than just attack our villages. They burned our fields, took our people as slaves, and murdered those who were too weak to make the trip back to Meridian.
To be sacrificed in the Sun Ring.
I was helping the healers back then, as waves of refugees swarmed into Plainsong. The chorus was divided in how to face the invaders. Some saw sense in raising arms. Others believed the dishes would keep us safe, as they had many times before. And while they bickered, I buried the seeds of the fallen.
It couldn't have been easy, seeing your people suffer while the Karja invaded your lands.
I come from a small village near Plainsong. My grandmother used to say there was no seed that wouldn't grow there. I moved to the dishes when I decided to apprentice as a healer. When the Red Raids began, I thought about going back. But the injured kept pouring into Plainsong, day after day. So I kept putting it off. One day, I woke up to hear a Karja raiding party had ransacked my village during the night. I rushed there with the healers to help the survivors, but there weren't any left. The smell of burning flesh haunts me to this day.
I'm sorry, Zoe.
I made it a point to appear before the chorus as soon as we returned, to demand that we take a stand against the invaders. I was denied. So I left to fight on my own.
You said you set out to fight the Karja alone?
I did. But it turned out I wasn't the only one. News of my disagreement with the chorus spread through the plains. Before I knew it, I had more than a dozen Utaru warriors ready to follow me into battle. We knew we couldn't take on the Karja armies head-on, but we also knew the lay of the land better than they did. We ambushed smaller raiding parties.
Welcome to the channel, Talon.
Sabotaged their supply lines and hit their
Hopefully you enjoyed here, and welcome to the community.
Sounds like you were a force to be reckoned with.
Enough that the Tanakth took notice. When the clans began to push the Karja back east, they let us join their ranks. We chased the enemy all the way to Barren Light.
And thank you for the 100 likes, everyone.
You said you were at Barren Light when the Tanakth defeated the Karja?
Tanakth marshals climbed the cliffs of the Daunt under cover of night, then attacked from the other side. Before we knew it, the gates were open, and the full force of the clans burst through. What happened next was not something I like to remember. When all the dust and blood settled, I smelled it again. The stench of burnt flesh. Our enemies defeated. What was left of my squad returned to the Utaru Plains. I went back to Plainsong. But even as the harvest passed, it didn't feel like I'd truly returned at all.
Is that when you became a grave singer?
I thought soothing the suffering of others would somehow appease my own. Then you came along and gave me a choice. I could either sing at people's graves or fight for a chance to keep them alive.
I'm glad you chose the latter.
I mean, talk about exposition galore.
Right, I should probably go.
I shall return to our training then.
That's got to be a nod to Mass Effect, right? I should probably go. I should probably go.
Wow, this place is starting to come alive.
Yeah, and Gaia placed all the data she got from your focus into that archive room. With the focuses you gave us, we'll be able to access it at our own pace. You know, learn and train. And if you need us, we'll be there to fight at your side.
Got it. Thanks, Varl. How's, training with Zoe?
You know we really are training. Mostly. Look, she reads glyphs faster than I can already. I'd be a fool to refuse her help.
Of course. You guys reading something over there?
We just finished going through all the logs you collected back in Nora territory, and All Mother Mountain. It's hard to imagine that my ancestors were trapped inside, without the knowledge from Apollo to guide them.
Thanks to Ted Faro.
Yeah. I wonder how it must have felt when they were finally free. The world must have seemed so beautiful.
Not to mention terrifying. They weren't much more than kids.
And they became an entire tribe.
I would say it's fun exposition, you know? Like, I guess the exposition always depends on if you believe in this world and you're a fan of it and you like the lore and you like the story, which I'm all for every single one of those. So to me, learning more about this lore is just so fun. This is one of those series of games in a long time where I feel the story is just so good.
Looks like I was wrong about the Zeniths. Their ship didn't explode on its way to Sirius like everyone thought.
And we saw how they lied about creating a better future at their launch facility. Guess they lied about what happened to their ship, too. But still, a tribe settling amongst the stars.
I couldn't put a single dent in their shields, Varl. That one Zenith almost killed me.
That didn't stop you from resurrecting Gaia. Won't stop us from using Hephaestus against them.
Let's hope that's enough. I'm guessing you've spoken with Kotallo?
I wanted to pay my respects for those who fell when we were ambushed at the embassy. Told him I'd never seen anyone throw themselves at a machine like he did. He said a warrior shouldn't be praised for fulfilling their duty. For a second I thought I was talking to my mother. Never thought a Tanakth and a Nora war chief could have so much in common.
I'm guessing Talana didn't stay for long?
You got that right. Makes you wonder what this Amadis guy did to grab her attention.
Whatever it was, she didn't tell me.
Must be quite a story.
I guess she'll tell us when she's ready. How's everyone handling their focus?
And we all have our difficult moments. Erend definitely curses the most. But I'm hoping Oseram's stubbornness prevails.
How's everyone doing?
Just taking it all in. No one snapped their bowstrings yet.
Think you can hold the fort while I'm gone?
If Erend stops listening to the same music over and over again, maybe. We'll be fine.
I love it because it seems like every time you come back, you'll have more and more to talk to.
Hey.
Hey.
A nice place.
Well, it's not like I built it or anything.
Right. Well, I can see why you had your doubts about bringing us along. It is a lot to take in. But, don't worry. That's nothing I can't handle.
Right. I see Varl gave you a focus.
Well, it doesn't look as fashionable on me, but by the Forge, the things I've been able to see. Granted, a lot of them are bad, you know, the old world ending and such. I'm still trying to wrap my head around most of it, but I never really understood how you were ever able to find my sister back in the Sundom. And now I do, sort of. It makes me feel like I could be useful, you know?
It takes some time, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand why people would complain about too much story in a video game, because in almost every video game, you can always skip exposition and just move on with the story or move on with the gameplay if all you care about is the gameplay. But for those of us that like lore, for those of us that like to be kind of entrenched in these storylines and taken away from this crazy world and everything that's going on right now, it's perfect for me. And I know it is for a lot of you out there as well. But you can always skip it. You can just go straight to farewell. And I mean, you don't have to do it. Games give you a choice. Everybody complains because they feel like, oh, I got to do an extra step. You know, I got to go to farewell instead of it just not being there in the first place. I mean, come on. Like, there's always going to be those types of streamers or gamers out there that just want to get straight to the action, because honestly, they know what gets them popular, and that is getting straight to the action, right? Just like everyone's, what do you want to call it? Attention span, right? You know, sitting here through all of this lore loses viewers because some people think it's boring. It's why do I want to watch this? Or, you know, I just want to see action. But I've always prided myself in being one of those channels that's not like others. I want to explore the lore. I want to explore the game. I want to give you as much of the game as I can. Because one reason or another, you're not playing this right now. You're watching me. So I want to give you a reason to watch this. I want you to know about this world. I want you to invest in it like I do. And if all you care about is the gameplay, then you watch the gameplay. But I refuse to just skip all of this amazing backstory that the developers and the writers have taken years and years of their lives to flesh out. You know what I mean?
I guess you know what we're up against by now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When Varl first told me those bastards come from the stars, I thought he'd eaten too many of those medicinal berries. Yeah, but I've gotten used to seeing impossible things, thanks to you. I just wish they weren't always trying to kill us.
Yeah, you and me both. How are you settling in?
Yeah, Varl's been helping me get the lay of the land, when he's not getting all tongue-tied. I don't know who makes him more nervous, that Gaia lady or our new Utaru friend.
What about the Vanguard? Aren't you supposed to be back east, ordering them around?
I sent some of them back to Meridian with a message. I doubt Avad will mind me sticking around to help the savior of Meridian.
So, you've met our new Tanakth friend.
He's, quiet. I thought his people were supposed to be bloodthirsty maniacs.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you trust him, so do I.
So Talana came by the base?
Yeah, more like rushed through. I was hoping she'd stay for a drink at least. Only Carja I've ever met who's any fun. But it seemed like she had more pressing matters to attend to.
I gotta go.
I'm here if you need anything.
I was kind of hoping for a romantic thing with these two, but I don't know if the game is going to give us that. It seems like it's going to give us with the Sun King, but I don't really feel anything for the Sun King.
Huh. Looks like someone's rearranged stuff in here.
Aloy, I see you found your room. Your companions thought you would appreciate a private space of your own.
That was thoughtful of them. This is the rite of passage that Vishav gave me at the embassy. I liked him. He seemed like a good man.
I did too. I wish we could have had more with him. That's how you know they've done a good job.
My old spear. Rust helped me make it. When I finished my training. Feels like so long ago now. I've been carrying Elizabeth's pendant with me for months. But since we're gonna stay a while, I think I'll keep it here, where it'll be safe.
Well, we don't repeat stuff here. We just we move on to the next sections after we're done with them. All right, let's go ahead and continue our adventure here. I don't know. I don't think I can. I still haven't found anything that allows me to get into that room downstairs. So the mission we started with at the very beginning, we can finally finish now, after we've done some side missions in between.
Welcome back, Aloy. When you're ready, please merge Aether with me. Afterwards, I must discuss an important matter with you.
Yeah, we need to do some more drones at some point as well. I love the guy with the mustache. He's awesome.
So, what did you...
All right, we got a trophy called Defended the Kulrut, and Recovered Aether.
Do you want to discuss?
While you were away, I received an unusual transmission on my dedicated Eleuthia frequency.
Eleuthia. That's one of the sub-functions you couldn't detect before.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static. Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
Coordinates. Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility. A word of caution, Aloy. It is possible this transmission is genuine. It is also possible it is being broadcast by someone or something else.
You don't think it's actually Eleuthia?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It is an old world code. A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
Why would Eleuthia send a coded transmission on a frequency only the two of you can communicate on?
I believe it was done as a precaution to avoid detection, or at least to create the appearance of the desire to do so. I am also uncertain why Eleuthia would expect that I would be able to detect and respond to its distress signal at all. As far as it is aware, I no longer function.
Okay, so either Eleuthia is in trouble and sent the message hoping you were out there, or someone else is trying to get us to go to these coordinates, pretending to be Eleuthia.
That is my conclusion as well.
Could the Zeniths be sending the transmission?
According to the data I reviewed on your focus, the Zeniths recovered the other Gaia root kernel in the Hades Proving Lab. It is feasible they used it to gain access to my internal frequencies.
So, maybe they sent it thinking you'd respond and reveal your location.
Possibly. However, the transmission is highly irregular. If they intended to provoke me into revealing myself, I would expect the communication to be more routine.
Right. So maybe it's not them then. You said the coordinates lead to a mountain to the northwest. What's there?
I have no record of anything of note in that vicinity.
Okay, and what about the other number in the message? 237. Any idea what that means?
I have queried my available databases, but it does not appear to have any significance. Perhaps its meaning can only be understood at the indicated coordinates.
All right, I'll go to the coordinates and check out the source of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
I included Erend and Varl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
What if it's a trap?
Of course it could be a trap. But if it really is Eleuthia, then it's in trouble, and I need to bring it back. Don't worry. I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
Fine. Go grab your things.
We'll wait for you at the west exit, in case you need to upgrade your gear.
All right. We finally got enough to fully upgrade that stealth. And we got that new...
I was able to unlock another room in the main living area.
Good to know. I'll check it out when I can. Door won't open. Guess Gaia hasn't been able to restore access yet.
There it is.
Gaia? What was this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for Control Center operatives. Unfortunately, the entertainment modules were listed with the Apollo database.
Let's do that. There's data here. Another room. What for?
I'm guessing you just can't do it yet?
Switch to a private log? Okay, so... Regional Control Center 9. Design of the facility's coming along. When Gaia finally builds it, it'll have everything it needs. Except personality. So, I'm going to sneak in my own mark. A couple of flourishes. Starting with this little tucked-away hideout. August would have gotten a kick out of it. He loved hidden passages. Like the kind in old English castles. But I've got something bigger planned. My piece de resistance, if you will.
So you can't do any other missions right now? Yeah, everything seems on hold.
Oh, I'm back in the sleeping quarters. Looks like Erend and Katalo moved their stuff in.
All right. Looks like that's it.
That's the subordinate function. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Now, how do I craft? There we go. All skills on one tree. Now we can start focusing on the hunter tree and the warrior.
There she is.
You ready to head out?
Let's go.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown. This ought to be good. This distress call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
help.
Well, that takes the keg.
At least now we know we can damage and hurt them, though. They've just got a shield on.
Burrow, see if there's anything over there.
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that Zenith. Well, there are obviously more Zeniths than we...
So, alright, my question is this. So, in my inventory, how do you craft... See, I can only use these if I have the specific hunter arrow up, right? Like hunter bow. I can't just use them. They have to have the specific... Like, for instance... My strong arm hunter bow is not acid, so I can't use them for that.
How about?
Can't believe you fought one of them.
Almost didn't make it. I'll stash this away for later. Whatever the rebels did, it took down her shield. But why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
It looked like she can make it come and go at will.
What? Hello, Verbena?
It's gone now.
What do you have for me?
Yeah.
I
Well,
checked
go do your
everywhere,
thing.
still no sign of the
I'll
asset.
wait here.
Can we call off this pointless search already?
Let's not forget who let it slip away in the first place. Now, I'd like to see results by nightfall. Do you think you can manage that?
Hold on. I think I see something.
The Spectre had instructions to assist recovery of the asset.
What a mess.
I wonder what this asset is. Oh, the snow's coming down heavy. An Oseram with a focus. Looks like he was sending data on the weapons somewhere else.
Fortunately, I don't think I have any acid bombs. I've got shield wire, shock, and fire. But I don't have any acid bombs, see? Got frost. But nothing, I've got literally nothing acid, guys. Or else, how would I equip acid stuff? Do I have acid stuff? See, I don't even know. I don't know how to switch. Yeah, unfortunately I don't got anything, really.
Weapon's still hot. I need to know how it worked. But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off. Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Are they watching this area? Alright. I think I have an idea what happened here. I better get back to Erend.
You're right. I do have some acid traps. Perfect. That'll work then, I guess.
This'll be in my stash when I need it.
Forge's breath. What a mess. All right, she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
This was a carefully planned attack.
Oops.
I found camping gear there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up. All so that they could test that weapon. The Zeniths have a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Osram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
I've known tinkers that do that. I'd do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
She was searching for something she lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the asset.
The asset? Is that the sub-function thing that you said could be here? Eleuthia?
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go talk to Varl.
Picked up some more acid stuff.
That's a long way down.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain. Looks recent.
Whatever it was, it must have been powerful. That Zenith, the rebels
Very funny,
killed,
Lucas.
was looking for something called the asset. I don't know what it is, but my guess is it's somewhere down there.
All right, so we head down.
Erend, stay here and stand watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind. I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. Any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
Let's go. There's some kind of old world ruin down here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the proving lab.
So maybe they were after Eleuthia. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe.
I got some nice Rolex watches for y'all. Still them at a nice price.
Looks like some kind of data center. I might be able to access the facility systems from that console.
Arr, I'll buy it at a high price.
I've never seen a transmitter like this
She's getting a little
before.
too up close and personal with that.
Looks like it's self-destructed. This was a far Zenith research lab. It looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So Eluthia's gone?
If it was ever here, then probably. But then why were the Zenith still searching for
So,
the asset?
exploring another far Zenith ruin.
At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Oh, you should
Or
not have said
anything
that.
you can blow up.
Now exactly at 2 o'clock, guys, in 7 minutes, I'm going to pause the stream and put the community, that picture in the community tab. So just make sure you have up another screen so you can be fully aware of it. All right, so I know that there's a down area. There's also an up area.
All this stuff. Wonder what they were doing here.
Well, knowing Far Zenith, probably discovering amazing things. For their own benefit.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Ectogenic chambers. Like the ones I saw inside a Zero Dawn cradle facility.
What were they for?
Remember when I told you I was made, not born? This is how.
A machine that makes a person. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, this sucks because I don't know if I'm missing something by going back down here.
I don't think so.
Gosh, I don't know, man. Now I'm really confused. I don't know to go up or down.
This place keeps on going. We better check in that room.
I mean, that's gotta be it, right?
This place is huge. Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe
Okay,
the
cool.
asset is in here somewhere.
All right. At least it leads to the same room.
Somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around. Pack's full, but my stash has room. So, how is Erend taking all of this? Really?
Well, Gaia, the Zeniths, the Focus, it's a lot. But when I caught up to him in the Daunt and said you needed our help, he dropped everything and turned around.
Well, he's loyal. That's for sure.
Seems like a place for a good fight. Three minutes left. You guys just remember you're like a minute or so behind me in the chat. So when I say 3 minutes, it's really 2 minutes. So just remember, you're a minute behind, so if you want to make sure you get it right, don't forget that.
A control console. To access the storage units.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Well, let's find out.
Alright, there's the main thing. There's a door here. This has nothing. You should check the community tab. I'm doing a giveaway for this game right now on the community tab. So I am putting... I'm going to go ahead and do it now. It's like about a minute until, but by the time you'd see this, it would be ready. So I'm going over to my community tab right now. And I'm going to put a post, which is going to have the picture of Horizon Forbidden West. So... Forbidden West. First come, first enjoy. All right. I'm posting the image. Okay, let's edit the preview. Oh, I like how it's upside down. That's all right. It'll just make it even more fun for people. All right, so here I go. It says, here is the code for a free copy of Horizon Forbidden West and some DLC. So first come, first serve, enjoy. And 3, 2, 1. It is now on. Oh, we weren't able to add your post. Please try. What? It's not letting me add the post. It keeps saying we're not able to add your post. Is the picture, maybe the picture's too big? Okay. Sorry, give me a sec. I literally put it out, but I guess I gotta go to paint to make the picture smaller. Because right now the picture is too big, I guess, to be added. So let me add the picture in my paint, and I'll save it as a... Yeah, it's a pretty big JPG file. So, image, I can rotate it though. Right. One more. Okay, so now there we go. I'm gonna save as, and I'm gonna save it as a JPEG, and this should fix. Save. All right. Now go back over here. Select your image. Hold on, where did it save to? Pictures, okay. Pictures, it's H. There it is. There we go, now it's right side up. All right, so here we go. I am posting it now. I hope you guys are ready. Hope you're ready, hope you're ready. And no, there it goes. The free copy is now on the channel. I can forget about this and we can move on with the game. Sorry for those of you watching afterwards, but wanted to make sure we got this out to those of you. And again, thank you so much for allowing us to be able to do that. So let me switch over to my game now again, and we can continue with the story. Again, I apologize. For those not watching, that's why it's always good to make sure you try to tune in live whenever you can. But I also gave you guys an hour. I had posted a community thing in the community page and gave an hour before I put it out, so hopefully that made it as fair as possible.
236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
236? Wasn't there a number in the distress signal?
You're right. I should check the log.
Under the distress signal. I'm so confused right now. I don't know which one it is. Well, that's not fair. I mean, how are you supposed to know? Oh my god, I don't know which one it is. Oh my god, I don't even know how to find this. I do not like the way they did this. Well, I appreciate you giving me the code, but I need to learn where to find things like this. Because that just doesn't make any sense to me. Why wouldn't they make it much, much better? By making it easier to know which one you need to look at for a specific quest. Well, it looks like Dinah got it. Awesome. I know, but you have to go through this entire thing to look. Distress signal 237. There it is. Okay. You got to do a little bit of work. Maybe I'm complaining too much.
236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
Oh, sorry. I'm probably just... Yeah, that's all my fault, not the game's. Ooh, it's big story stuff here.
Aloy. It's you. Skin's like ice. Must have cut this from her head. But why?
Hello, Elizabeth. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Far Zenith. They are ruthless, and they have Eleuthia, Artemis, and Apollo now. But at least I don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with. You must succeed, or this was all for nothing. Good luck, and goodbye.
So she's
still alive.
We need to get her back to...
Oh shit, they can fly? Aloy! Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Erend?
2 of those Spectre things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
I'll protect her.
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl and the clone. Here it comes! Ooh, ugly one, aren't you? I should scan that thing. See if it has any weak spots. That thing's quick. There.
Are you okay, Aloy?
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
Got it. I'll follow once the coast is clear.
Man, that really is great, isn't it? Although, it sucks because I didn't take anything from it. We did knock this off. A vector thruster. I need to look at this in my notebook, the machine catalog again here. Where's the Spectre one? There we go. Let me take a look so I can see what's going to be good. It's weak versus acid and plasma. It's got a weapon on it that you can use. It's a pulse cannon. It's at the very top. It's got a shock unit. Ooh. It's not destroyed when it's killed. That's good. That is destroyed when killed. So resource storage, regeneration unit. Attach a vector thruster, the plasma unit, nanoplate, the control nexus. Okay. It looks like that's all we picked up from it. All right.
Gotta get back up top and deal with that other Spectre. I just hope Aaron stays in cover.
Dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Hang tight. I'm almost there.
Just hurry.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I gotta get to Aaron. Aaron, I'm here.
Watch out. That thing's shooting down the center.
Stay put. I'll see what I can do.
The second you need me, I'm there.
Spectre's not budging from that spot. I might be able to sneak up on it if I stay out of its line of fire. It's got some kind of shield up. I need to stay it's gonna be a tough fight to head home. Shield's down! It's on the move!
Oh my god, it didn't do it. Oh, it didn't do it. Sorry, I got behind it, but it didn't do it.
Over here. Get the fuse in your eyes. That's a quick way to take it down. It's done.
I wanted to do the stealth one, but it went away as soon as I came up there. That's just my karma. It's my luck. Bad luck.
Aloy, she's... Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
Long story, but it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer, but we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon.
Now these are weapons that were made from.
How that thing works. Maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all.
From outer space. So what do you get? Crystal braiding, blast plate, piercing spike, weave, glow blast. I wanted to stealth it, man.
For the stash. no. Damn it. Well, it's better than nothing.
Yeah, it seems
I
like
need to get
specters
the
are pretty
weapon
easy if you
fragment
have
to Gaia
acid
to
weapons.
analyze. If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths. I should check on the clone, too. Varl, where's our guest?
We're in the maintenance corridor below the control room.
Okay. Where'd Katalo go?
If you keep frowning that hard, you'll get wrinkles.
I just don't get this last part.
Maybe we can look at it together later. Have a conversation about it.
I'd like that.
Aloy, you're back.
Yeah, I'm just, checking up on how everyone's doing.
You mean after meeting someone who looks exactly like you, but isn't you, down in the basement? Guess this must be even stranger for you than it is for us, huh?
A little.
Varl said she may be able to help us in our mission, though.
Maybe. What else have you been up to?
I've been studying Gaia's seedlings, the subfunctions. I wanted to understand why one of them would do what they did to Fa. Imagine my surprise when I looked into this Hephaestus and found out it helped create all machines, our land gods included. In a way, the Utaru owe Hephaestus our whole way of life, as well as our current troubles.
That's why we have to make Gaia whole again.
Oh, I am a huge fan. I mean, huge fan. When I went to E3 last year with my buddy Green and my wife, or it wasn't last year. Gosh, this was 2019, I guess, since I haven't been to E3 in over 2 years, almost 3 years now. But the last E3 that everyone was able to go to, I went to Universal Studios with Green, and we went to the Harry Potter thing. It was awesome. I loved going to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Yeah, me and my wife are huge Harry Potter fans. I love Harry Potter series. So to say that I'm excited for Hogwarts, I'm beyond excited. I just haven't said anything because just waiting until we actually get gameplay instead of only the trailers we've gotten. So I cannot wait. You're going to be seeing a lot of content for the Harry Potter game when it finally comes.
Learn anything interesting lately?
There's been much to read up on now that Aether has been reunited with Gaia. It's hard to imagine that machines like Stormbirds once helped heal the skies. I used to be terrified of them as a child. Thunder still brings chills to my skin. But everything Gaia creates has a purpose, no?
Yeah. And if we can get Hephaestus back, she can get those Stormbirds in line. You said you met Beta?
Varl mentioned she was hurt. I thought I'd offer her an extract to soothe the pain.
That was kind of you.
I just hope she doesn't plan on staying burrowed down there like that. She looks like she's barely seen the light of day as it is.
I need to get going.
May the land bloom in your steps.
Oh yeah, I'm one of the ones that actually thought Order of the Phoenix was a great Harry Potter game because it was the first chance
We've gathered some supplies in that chest. Take what you need.
to experience a modern day open world for Harry Potter, which was at Hogwarts. Dude, when that came out, Order of the Phoenix game on Xbox 360, I played the net out of it. Like I was having so much fun doing daily activities in Harry Potter's world. You know, we all get caught up in the things that make us feel like kids. Even though I was already an adult by the time Harry Potter came out, I still feel like a child, you know, when I'm in that world. It's great. No reason you can't go and, you know, have fun and experience those types of things, you know? You're never too old for stuff that you love.
Aaron? You okay?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't I be?
Because there's two of me now.
Right, there's two of you now! Well, at least you seem to be handling it okay.
I wouldn't say that exactly, but I'm trying. What you reading next?
I saw Gaia added something to the archives about metal rods being used to harness lightning during storms. That reminded me of a cousin of mine. Thought he could trap lightning if he covered himself in Stormbird plates. Went up the tallest mountain in the claim to prove it. It ended like a lot of Oseram things do. With a spark and a boom.
What are you working on with your focus?
I'm still figuring out how to read stuff on this thing. Those two lovebirds over there have been giving me a hand. But to be honest, all the little symbols, they give me a headache. But I'll get up to speed. I promise.
Did you speak with Beta at all?
She didn't really wake up till we brought her here. And when she did, I thought it'd be better if Zoe and Varl took care of her. No use crowding someone when they're in a state.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be getting Ella into Harry Potter once she's old enough to understand it. And hopefully by then, maybe they'll continue new movies. Yeah, we like the Fantastic Beasts series, but it's definitely not as good in our opinion as the original Harry Potter movies and lore. But it doesn't mean we're not like enjoying it or having fun. I don't like what they've done with Johnny Depp. I stand behind Johnny Depp in that whole situation. If you haven't looked into it, I love Johnny Depp, and I'm so upset that that Warner Brothers took him out to appease fans that don't even know what the hell they're talking about. I mean, we've all seen the news on Johnny Depp and that whole situation with Amber Heard, and I support Johnny in it 100% after looking at all the facts and information. So if you haven't, make sure you look into that and support Johnny Depp.
I have to get going.
Don't go causing too much trouble.
My favorite Harry Potter movie is probably Prisoner of Azkaban, because I felt that was the darkest in the first trilogy of the movies. The other two Harry Potter original movies, 1 and 2, they weren't as dark, but Azkaban really became dark with the Death Eaters, and it was just so cool. I loved the story of it, and definitely probably still my favorite to this day, I think. All right, so we need to talk to Varl and... All right, and we can do that by going down.
Door's locked. Maybe Gaia will be able to get it open later.
Aloy, glad you made it back okay. She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her. Hello? It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
I don't understand.
Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant.
Is there anything that can help?
Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would trust her just yet.
Booting up. So, Aloy, I suppose you want information.
About you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start at the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago?
That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed.
So far, Zenith established a colony world after all.
Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable.
Okay, so... the descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves?
Not their descendants.
What?
Not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know?
How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves?
I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants.
And you? Does that mean that you're...
I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface, so that I could serve my function.
Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it?
When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over.
So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over?
When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system.
Ashley, that's her name.
To be exactly what they want.
Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that? Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that. The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities. So they made you. Trained you. And you went along with it?
They told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth for their own benefit.
Yes, I think this game is better than the first one.
So you know about the extinction signal?
It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her.
Yeah, well, surprise. So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them?
They were some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth. They controlled almost every major resource, every industry. Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says.
Eric. He's the one I fought back in the Hades Proving Lab.
He enjoys hurting people.
Yeah, I know.
And I can't wait to get him.
You mentioned the Zenith set up a base here on Earth. Where is it?
Off the coast, I think. Whenever I had to go on missions, I was transported inside of a Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside. But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. Spectre patrols, machine lures. It must be impregnable.
What's inside the base?
Launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship in orbit. Plus infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need.
Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met?
I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space. Other survivors of the colony.
You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened?
All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A.
The Zeniths never told you any details.
They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius.
Guess they survived old age, too. How did you escape the Zeniths?
Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run. I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. But then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Eluthia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity.
You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture Eluthia. What did you do, exactly?
Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me.
The one the rebels killed, outside the facility.
But Baina's dead? How did they bypass her shield?
I'm looking into it. But you were talking about your escape?
Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Eluthia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Baina long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers.
And the Gaia root kernel?
I told them I could capture Eluthia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me.
Well done.
I don't know, I just still find some of it fishy.
You said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing?
The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA.
I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it?
That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access.
You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that?
But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress.
Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database, before Ted Faro purged it.
The Zeniths have a copy.
So it still exists. And you got to learn from it.
Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it.
To have all that knowledge, just out of reach, must have been frustrating. All right, I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or...
So how long? You know, your plan. How long before Gaius fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths?
How did you know?
Optimal strategy, so?
Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Gaia's powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus.
What? You don't have Hephaestus already?
Gaia's still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single...
To a single location, of course not! You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are. You were supposed to be further along by now. Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing.
They're not going to find us. Gaia's using Minerva to mask our location.
What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything. Everyone. They're gonna die.
Hey. Calm down. You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help?
I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry.
Okay. Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
How'd it go?
Her injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
I should get the weapon fragment to Gaia. I should get the weapon fragment to Gaia first.
It cut it off. It won't let me. They closed it. You're supposed. There's a room down there, remember? But they cut it off. They won't let me in there.
The old ones created so many wonderful inventions to help others. To help the planet.
Hey, you and Aaron okay?
Nothing some rest can't take care of. Are you okay? This beta thing.
Aw, thank you, Draco.
Even for you.
Just trying to take
I
it one
loved
step at a
Hitman
time.
Absolution. Great game.
Fair enough. If you need anything, just let me know.
It's good to see you and Zoe enjoying yourselves.
We're learning a lot. I've actually been looking through the data to find ideas for a gift, and to thank her for helping me study the glyphs. Something from the old world that she's never seen before. Instead, I found out they gave each other stuffed animals. If you ask me, stuffing a dead animal with anything, really, doesn't sound like a good time for anybody.
Maybe Gaia can help you find something else. How's everyone dealing with Beta?
I tried explaining what a clone is to Aaron. He was totally lost. Then Zoe said something about 2 trees coming from 1 seed. That seemed to help a bit.
I see everyone's settling in.
Zoe's planning on bringing all kinds of plants in here. Says a home should always spring with life anew. I asked Aaron to help find some. I think he'd rather stick his head into a snap mall.
Still, it's not a bad idea. Should liven up the place.
Yeah, I mean, the way this story has...
I should get back to the wilds.
I'll keep an eye on Beta. Make sure she's comfortable.
The way it's like, it's gone in different directions than I ever thought it would from the beginning of my playtime with it. I'm so happy about the you know, the space and going from different planets and the ship survived. Now, I called that. If you guys remember back in the first episode, when they were talking about the ship that left, I said, I bet you that's what started this whole thing, was that ship that had actually made it. So I was at least right about that, but everything else that's happened has been awesome, and I'm really glad and excited that they took it in this direction.
Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped a Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment, I will scan it. Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
That's got to be Silence, yep.
Based on your data on him, that is my conclusion as well.
And he's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got Eleuthia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The 2 remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time. Well, I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Right. Thanks, Gaia. So I guess we won't be making use of Silent's weapon.
Recovered Beta. Following Beta's stress signal and brought her back to the base.
And now there is another clone of Elizabeth here with us. But I can't let it distract me. I still have 2 more subfunctions to get.
5 points. Got a new side quest. And in the main mission, the Sea of Sands. Which is a Who song, right?
It's a little loud, Aaron.
I know. That makes you want to punch something.
More like someone.
There is something I'd like to discuss. It's about the land gods. If you have time, that is.
You said you wanted to talk about the land gods?
I think there's a way to heal them so that they'll once again provide Plainsong with grain. Gaia gave me a set of instructions. She called it, reboot code. If we deliver it to the land gods, their derangement will end.
That's great.
Maybe. There are thorns on the path. Unless the code is given by Hephaestus, the land gods will reject it. Gaia showed me a way around this. We need components called control cores from machines made by Hephaestus. Machines similar to the land gods.
You mean Grimhorns? Like the one we fought in the repair bay?
Yes. Gaia helped me locate 2 of them out west.
So, kill the machines, get the control cores, then use them to adapt the reboot code into something the land gods will obey?
If all goes well. But taking down 2 Grimhorns won't be easy.
We'll do it together.
Bless you, Aloy. I'll send you the location of the machines.
I'll let you know when I get close to those Grimhorns.
Good. If we can get their control cores, maybe we really can heal the land gods.
New side quest. Alright, so this, 17,000 XP, my gosh. So Las Vegas is the next one. It's at a level 22 and we're at 26. Side missions, you can see. How many side quests have we actually done already? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have literally completed already 12 side quests. I remember watching some of the reviews of, let's say, for instance, IGN, when the game came out, they reviewed it. They said they only completed 10 side quests before they completed the main quest. So it just goes to show that this game is massive and huge, and we still have, at least to our knowledge, 4 more side quests. And look, Need to Know is actually in our wheelhouse now. Which has 20,000 points. Wow, that's a big one. Ooh! It gets a weapon called the Lightning Hunter Bow. And 3 skill points. That's a big... That's probably a really tough mission. And the one we just got was a level 25, which is still lower than what we are currently. So it's not like they're outside of our wheelhouse to do them. Still lots of this. Fly to the mountain. Fly to the mountaintop? It's a level 32, which is like so much above us right now. And we can even do the enduring. I mean, we don't have the lowland or the desert clans marks, but there's a new hunting post that we just got as well. Remember, we couldn't do this one because we didn't have... We've completed the other 2, but we didn't have the proper things to do it. But as far as skills goes now, we can actually... The question is, what are we going to go? Are we going to go hunter? You know, I've been using these tripcasters a lot more, and we haven't even began to delve into this. See if there's anything that's potent to us. Foods, quick wire in your tripcasters. Nothing that really tells me that something I completely need. I don't think we have enough. We need 2, and then that's probably going to be 3 each to get it. That is something we definitely probably could use. For sure. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and ban whoever said God bless Russia. Sorry. Yeah, we don't need that kind of shit here. Let's grab this one. Sorry, I'm for Ukraine. I'm for peace. I'm not for people who only want to cause destruction and war and want to use nuclear deterrence as a means to create war. Sorry. That should be good for now. We do need to check into more in the Machine Master. Which we'll do that eventually. Let's see, did we pick up anything in our inventory? No. But yeah. There we go. You can see this one is going to take us all the way down into this bottom area. I guess that's where Las Vegas is, which is the desert, so... Yeah, I will never stand for dictators. Sorry. Ever. I respect the people of Russia, the ones that actually don't want this war to happen. But I will never respect people that want to go out there and just kill people for their own pleasure and gain. Sorry. And you can say what you want, that people think America is the same way. Listen, I live in America. I fought for my country. I know what the people that stood next to me fought for, and they didn't fight to take over other countries and to do things like that. So maybe your country, unfortunately, has had bad propaganda, but I've experienced so much in my time to know America. There's a lot of bad things with America too, just like every country. They want what they want. They're bigger than a lot of other people, but I know what I stood for, and that's all I can vouch for. I can't vouch for the top brass people, you know. That's why I don't get into politics, because you're just a cog in the machine. That's all I am. I mean nothing to America, just like everyone out there means nothing to whatever country they're in. The main bottom line is that we're all expendable, but you have to believe in something, and I always will believe in fighting for others, to help others, not to destroy. And that's where I will stand with that. Spent 20 years in the military, and it only made me actually love other cultures more. When I deployed to Afghanistan, all I wanted to do was protect those people, teach them the love of music that I have, and help them be better individuals. That's all I have ever wanted to do. You can say one thing, you can say, well, this, you know, I don't hate Russia for... I hate the person in charge of Russia for what he wants to do. I don't hate Russia itself. There are beautiful people in Russia. There are beautiful people in Ukraine. There's beautiful people everywhere. That's why Marilyn Manson sung that song. The beautiful people, the beautiful people. Ba-ba-na. It's all relative by the size of your steeple. Sorry. See, this channel is great because, you know, we can talk about some horrific stuff, but we can bring it back to light, so... Back to life, back to reality.
You're the one who stopped Regala's attack on the Grove, and stood up to Regala when she betrayed us at the Karja embassy. I can't say the clan lands will be welcoming, but you can count on me to be your eyes and ears out here. The West is full of dangers. Even a warrior like you should look out for. Speaking of, A caravan of Asura make camp in the still sands south of here. We've tolerated them so far. But their leader's a greedy profiteer. He steps out of line, I'll gladly send the whole camp packing.
That's fair enough.
And a new side quest, man.
Sounds
Wow.
like the Asura were taking
You wouldn't even
risk.
think that would be a side quest, because usually they just give you, like,
Talk to them. Find out
you
what
know,
they're doing.
details on different stuff you can find, but this one was actually a side quest. Cool. Alright guys, well that is going to be it for today. I really do hope you guys are enjoying the playthrough. We are level 26 now. We are, however, going to be doing a lot more main missions coming up because we want to expand the story a little bit. Then we can go back and start doing some of that side quest stuff. But we want to make sure that we get the main quest done, right? And since I know for a fact that after you complete the main quest, you can go back and do all the side content and stuff like that. I'm not saying I'm not going to do the side content, but I'm saying that we want to make sure that we get that main story up to speed while, you know, make sure every episode that we do, that we come out with, every live stream will continue main mission stories, as well as do maybe 1 or 2 side quests along the way. Because I want to maybe try to do a platinum for this game. I don't know if it's possible for me and my ADHD, but there's not really many games coming out after this, so right now, in the vicinity of the next month or 2. So it's a good opportunity to really just dive into this game and do a lot of it. So hopefully you guys have a great Sunday. Thank you to those of you that have subscribed, that are new to the channel. Welcome. Thank you to our newest member. Thank you so much for becoming a member. And let me go ahead and say your name. That way I can give you... hold on. Shit. Hold on, let me... There we go. Shane, thank you for becoming the newest member. Sorry about that. I want to make sure I remember that name. Shane, who also gave that giveaway out of Horizon Forbidden West. So thank you for doing that as well, Shane. So other than that, hopefully you guys enjoy your Sunday. Be safe. Do something nice for everybody. Think about others during these hard times. With the threat of nuclear war and all this kind of stuff going on, it's a sad time to be in this world right now. So just keep your prayers or your thoughts